Wow. Let's give another round of applause to the Santa Clara Philharmonic Marching Band. What a wonderful facility we're in. An amazing example of a municipal partnership between the City of Santa Clara and the Santa Clara Unified School District. Welcome, Santa Clara. My name is Javon Grogan, and I have the pleasure of serving as your city manager. It is an honor tonight. Wow, thank you. That was the Cupertino mayor that started out that round of applause, so thank you. It's an honor to be here tonight to welcome you to the 2023 State of the City. It is so nice to gather once again in person for a very special event. I started in Santa Clara approximately 5 months ago. In my short tenure, I've had the opportunity to experience what a truly wonderful place Santa Clara is. Santa Clara residents have a spirit that is so vibrant, coupled with a unique sense of community pride. And as a growing city that is leaning into innovation, collaboration, and diversity, we really are the center of what's possible. As a city manager, I'm especially proud of our dedicated city staff. I see so many of them around here tonight really preparing this wonderful event for us. They serve the community with professionalism, a commitment to excellence, and a dedication to creating experiences that foster community. This State of the City is being recorded, and it will be shared via the city's social media channels and on the city's website following the event. Know that we have a great program prepared for you tonight. It will begin with opening ceremonies, followed by the State of the City address from the mayor, and some very special performances. Throughout the evening, we will pause to recognize District Community Awards, as well as the Citywide Community Award. So without further ado, it is my pleasure to introduce Santa Clara's Mayor, Lisa Gillmor.
Welcome, everyone. Before I begin the program tonight, I want to pause to acknowledge that the city of Santa Clara sits on the land of the Ohlone and Mukoyama Ohlone people. We remember their continued connection to this region and give thanks to them for allowing us to live, work, pray, and learn on their traditional homeland. We offer our respect to their elders and to all Ohlone people of the past and present. Thank you, City Manager Grogan, for your remarks. And let me take this time to once again formally welcome you as our city manager here in the city of Santa Clara. Let's give him a round of applause. Manager Grogan comes to us from the northerly city of San Bruno, where he served as the city manager following earlier tenureship as part of the administration for the city of Berkeley and the city of Concord. Again, welcome aboard to our city. Now I would like to welcome a resident who is committed to serving others, who exudes care and kindness wherever he goes. That is Father Gerald Nuefor from St. Justin's Parish. He will lead us in a brief invocation. Father? Welcome, Father.
Thank you all. Mayor, thank you for the opportunity, and the city manager and all present here. I am Father Gerald Nuefor. I arrived here 10 years ago, and March 24th, I became a citizen of United States of America. Mayor, thank you, and every other person present. I'm a Catholic priest, but I studied anthropology and religion, and I've studied over 200 religions of the world. And today I have the opportunity to invoke whatever you believe in and whoever you think is special in your life to help you to be a good person, a good citizen in the city of Santa Clara. As the city continues to grow, we ask the Almighty God to give us the wisdom to understand the gift of this city, the success of this city. May we, in applying ourselves, our act, our character, and our gift, be an instrument of peace. Wherever there is hatred, may we sow love. Wherever there is offense, may we forgive and pardon. In discourse and discord, may we bring union. Where there is error, we give truth, doubt, faith. When anybody is in despair, may we bring hope and joy. In darkness, may we be the light. In sadness, bring joy. May we console all, understand one another, love one another, give ourselves to one another, so that, not forgetting anybody, we may find happiness and peace. And finally, I will leave you with the words of St. Paul to the Philippians. He said, whatever you do, be true to yourself. Whatever you do, be honorable. Be just, pure, lovely, and gracious. This will excel you, excel the community, and excel, most importantly, the people of Santa Clara. We ask that in God's name, in religion, in tradition, in humanity, may we find success through Christ our Lord. Amen. Thank you, and God bless.
Thank you, Father. Thank you, Father Gerald, for your inspiring words, and thank you for all you do and your ministry does for our community. It never goes unnoticed. And let's give Father Gerald a warm congratulations, because just this March he became a U.S. citizen. And I think there's a picture. Come up there. This evening, once again, we are honored to have local troops 2394 lead us in the presentation of colors and the Pledge of Allegiance. Please join me in standing as the Scouts lead us in this ceremony.
Color Guard advance. Color Guard, post the colors. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Two. Audience may be seated.
To our wonderful Scouts, thank you again for being here and for your ongoing service to our community. You really make Santa Clara proud, so thank you. It's now my pleasure to introduce Melissa Gialdini, Miss Santa Clara 2010 and Miss Silicon Valley 2015, and now mother to adorable little Joshua. Melissa will lead us in the national anthem in honor of those who have fought valiantly for our country.
If you'll please rise.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were merrily streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you.
Wow, she always has such a beautiful rendition of our national anthem. So now I'd like you to get comfortable in your seat as I share with you the 2023 State of the City. Hi, everyone. I am so happy that you're here. This is our first year in this beautiful auditorium. And so for all those who may be watching the State of the City a little bit later from home online, I want to welcome everyone. Welcome to the Mission City Center for the Performing Arts here at Wilcox High School. What an incredible venue. And as a joint City of Santa Clara Unified School District project and facility, I'm extremely proud as this center serves as a fine example of what collaboration and commitment can achieve, and for the benefit of the community, so well done. At this time, I would like to take a moment to introduce my fellow members of the Santa Clara City Council here on the stage. First, we have representing District 1, Councilmember Kathleen Watanabe. Representing District 2, we have Councilmember Raj Chahal. And representing District 3, this is her home district, Councilmember Karen Hardy. And it's your home school as well, so you're really home right now. And representing District 4, we have Vice Mayor Kevin Park. District 5, we have Councilmember Suds Jane. And representing District 6, we have Councilmember Anthony Becker. I would also like to recognize here on the stage our Police Chief Pat Nicolai. And our Fire Chief Ruben Torres. Thanks for being here this evening, and a special thanks to both of you and your dedicated teams and your stellar leadership in serving and protecting our community. And with us tonight, we also have our city clerk, Hassan Magog. Welcome, Hassan. I also want to recognize our city commissioners, committee members that are joining us tonight. We'll talk about them a little bit later, but thank you all for your service to our community. I also want to recognize the following dignitaries that are in the office. So house lights up. I've always wanted to say that, house lights up. We have Santa Clara County Supervisor Susan Ellenberg. Is she here? Okay, on her way. All right. We have Astrid Scott representing Senator Aisha Wahab, Senate District 10. Thank you, Astrid. Alice Yoon and Patrick Ahrens representing Assemblymember Evan Lowe. Thank you for coming. We have Mayor Ann Bybee, City of Campbell. Is Ann here? There she is. Mayor Carmen Montano, City of Milpitas. She's here somewhere. I know she's here. I took a picture with her. All right. We have Mayor Hung Wei, City of Cupertino, with her city manager, Pamela Wu. Pamela here? Oh, she's on her way too. Must be that traffic. All right. We have Vice Mayor Evelyn Chua, City of Milpitas. We have Lynette Ng, City of Los Altos. Is she here? Yan Zhao, Vice Mayor of Saratoga. Yan, is she here? Yes. Andy Ratterman, Santa Clara Unified School District Board Member. Is Andy here? And let's see, if anyone else is here, it's hard for me to see in the audience. Just stand up and say who you are. Pardon me?
I'm here from Congressman Rocata's office.
Oh, okay. Yay. All right. We love him. Thank you. Oh, are you Jordan? Yes. Okay, you late ad. Thank you so much. Can't see that. Yes. Jody Muirhead. Yay, Jody. Thank you. And thank you for allowing us in this facility this evening. Oh, Lydia Koo from Palo Alto. Yes, I'm sorry, I can't see that far. Nearsighted. So, anyone else electeds that I missed? I want to thank you all for being here, and thank you to all my sister mayors that are here this evening. I appreciate the support. Celebrating diversity and community. This year's theme of the 2023 State of the City is Strengthen Diversity and Pride in Community. As you can imagine, as a fourth-generation Santa Claran, I'm humbled and extremely proud to be part of this community, which weaves together incredible folks of diverse backgrounds and ethnicities. Embracing the spirit of this evening's theme, a little later in the program, you'll observe some phenomenal performances representing various cultures from around the globe. As mayor of Santa Clara, a diverse city located here in the heart of Silicon Valley, I am constantly in search of ways to improve our community. In the journey to help build a healthy and more vibrant community, I have discovered that the infamous pandemic we experienced triggered a level of isolation among our residents, especially our seniors. Folks experienced a lack of belonging. Some are still socially isolated, some are physically isolated, and some are emotionally isolated. Researchers have found that weak social ties can also have a detrimental impact on our health. But the good news is, through our city programs, initiatives, and events, coupled with community organizations and their good work, we are finding the cure to this isolation crisis by staying connected to our overarching mission to build strength and pride in our community. Together, we're able to help fill the basic human needs of well-being, purpose, and ultimately joy. On a personal one-on-one level, getting involved and volunteering your time and energy to support a cause you care about is deeply something you will never forget. It will enrich your life, help you to get to know your community better, and connect you to individuals and ideas that positively impact the way that you look at the world. Take note tonight. Our community district honorees are fine examples of the tremendous benefits of giving. They know all about getting involved and giving back. Turning back the clock for a moment, when the global pandemic hit a few years ago, it caught most of us by surprise, and that definitely was the case with our city too. There was no playbook we could follow on how to deal with the massive pandemic. As your mayor, I quickly surrounded myself with people in our city that were dedicated to bettering the lives of our residents. As an example, we partnered with our fire department foundation to make sure we were delivering meals to seniors who were homebound. That isolation that I referenced earlier seemed to take the strongest hold at this time. However, while on those food deliveries to our seniors, I was able to witness firsthand the joy our seniors were feeling when they received a basic meal and when they realized that our city and our community valued their well-being. I don't need to remind you that volunteering and dedicating time to help others of all ethnicities will help transform a community into a place where kindness and resilience can thrive. During the pandemic, when our city transformed virtually overnight from a service delivery organization to a disaster service organization, we laid the foundation for a solid and sustainable future. And during this process of transformation, we all felt a real change. a level of vibrancy that comes from helping others. I am proud of our efforts to promote equity and inclusion. Everything from our commitment for an all-inclusive Magical Bridge playground, which will open next summer in Central Park, to all of our Pride events, our flag raising, and all of our library events, plus numerous happenings year-round through our cultural, parks and recreation, our senior, and our youth commissions. There are efforts underway to bring back our Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion DEI task force to begin their listening sessions with the community, as well as expand our cultural events in partnership with our Cultural Commission. So please feel free always to let us know what you think about how we can make things better and how we can expand our cultural experience here in Santa Clara. I'm also excited about our recent accomplishments with Silicon Valley Power, Mission College, and Santa Clara University's Sustainable Futures Scholarship Program that center on equity. As one of the efforts that I'll be supporting is an initiative spearheaded by our own Assembly member Evan Lowe, who would like to recognize our Korean American and Portuguese American communities, both worthy of special cultural district designations. I'm committed to the journey ahead, a journey that requires us to continue to address gaps and outdated systems. We must engage collaboratively, facing our challenges with common sense and full transparency as we continue to strengthen our efforts in finding solid financial footing in our city. Santa Clara has so much pride in community. This is truly evident every time I attend an event in our city. A little over a week ago, thousands of people visited Central Park for the 41st Annual Arts and Wine Festival. Since I wasn't working my wine glass and ticket booth this year, I think they retired my booth. I only worked there 40 years. Instead, I was able to walk around the venue for the first time ever and see so many familiar faces in the crowd. This festival is not only a fun event, but it serves as a venue for our local groups to raise funds to sustain their organizations. On behalf of our city council and our entire city, we want to thank all of our organizations for all you do to make Santa Clara the center of what's possible and a wonderful city. So let's give them all a round of applause. This summer, families attended the free concerts in the park, and the last of the season is this Friday at Live Oak Park at 6:30. And for those of you who don't know where Live Oak Park is, it's connected to the Northside Branch Library in the Rivermark area next to Don Calajon School. 6:30, it's really fun. We've had Sunset Cinema, Downtown Street Dance, the 4th of July All-City Picnic, which I hope to see fireworks back next year. City Manager? I had the head turn in my speech, okay. And we gathered for National Night Out to promote police community partnerships. And remember to mark your calendar now for Saturday, October 7th, as we get ready for the annual Santa Clara Parade of Champions in downtown Santa Clara. I know Anna Vargas Smith is here somewhere saying everybody loves a parade. Yes, we do. We're also looking forward to the popular Halloween home decorating contest and holiday tree lighting ceremony. There's lots of reasons to celebrate. This past year, the City Plaza gazebo was completed, and as part of the Montague Park rehabilitation, the community building is being finished in October. I also want to recognize our retiring Parks and Recreation Director, Jim Teixeira, who will be retiring this month after 15 years of service to the city. Thank you, Jim, for your commitment to excellence, which is evident in our parks and our programs. We wish you all the best in your retirement. Speaking of celebrating, let's take a moment now to learn more about our first two 2023 Community District Award recipients, folks that make Santa Clara the amazing city that it is. So let's play the video for Council District 1.
I'm Santa Clara Councilmember Kathy Watanabe, representing District 1. I'm recognizing the docents that volunteer at the Agnew's Historical Museum and Cemetery. Kathleen Lee, the late Pat Hannum, the late Norm Holder and his wife Judy, Gretchen and Jim Hill, Jeff Mardesich, and Angela Vrbanac-Libby for the 2023 District 1 Community Award for their efforts to keep the rich history of Agnews alive and to pass it along to the next generation. Originally opened in 1889, Agnews was established as a treatment facility for the mentally ill until tragedy struck when the 1906 earthquake decimated the building, killing over 100 patients. Nestled inside the bustling tech campus of Oracle, Agnews is a reminder that our remembrance of the past is not automatic, and only through the dedicated work of these museum docents is this history transmitted into the future. Thank you for keeping our local history alive with your passion for storytelling, commitment to preserving a past that binds our community and makes us stronger.
Okay, now I invite Councilmember Kathy Watanabe and the Agnew Museum docents, Jeff Mardesich, Gretchen and Jim Hill, Angela Vrbanac-Libby, Kathleen and Judy Holder to the stage, please.
There we go. One more.
You're an honoree. We'll get it right after 6.
Yeah, okay. You can practice on this.
All together, right?
Our largest.
All together?
Yes.
Okay.
Come this way.
Maybe
Come
Kathy's on
this way. No. Come this way forward. Forward. Perfect. Right. Thank you.
I think we also have Okay, we're now going to play the video for Council District 2.
I'm Santa Clara Councilmember Raj Chahal, representing District 2. I'm recognizing John Brooks for the 2023 District 2 Community Award. John is a very informed resident of Santa Clara who actively participates in the democratic decision-making process of our city. For so many years, John has been involved in arranging one of the biggest neighborhood parties during the city's annual National Night Out event. His leadership and involvement have brought residents of his street and nearby areas together as one big family, where the neighbors have respect, care, and concern for the well-being of whole of their neighborhood. I'm so proud of his involvement in the community to unite our residents. Thank you, John.
I'd like to invite John forward and Councilmember Chahal.
Thank you.
Santa Clara, like other cities across our nation, took many hits to the local economy during the pandemic. To balance our budget, we had to dip into our reserves, reduce our costs, lower our service levels, and make many difficult decisions on how to best serve the community. And I will be the first to say that it really hurt. However, I'm proud to stand here tonight to say that because of the decisions and actions we took, what was projected to be a $27 million ongoing operational deficit today is projected to be less than $9 million, and the ongoing deficit is shrinking. Even though businesses are returning to our city and hotel and sales tax is climbing, we're not completely back to pre-pandemic levels. But our rate of growth is positive, and Santa Clara's future remains optimistic. Santa Clara voters have passed 2 business tax measures in the last 3 years. We have increased our hotel tax and an increase in our business tax. Well, we have yet to see the financial results of the business tax. The hotel tax is starting to pay dividends for our city. Nearly all Santa Clara hotels were at capacity recently when iconic performers Taylor Swift, Beyonce, and Ed Sheeran each took the stage this summer at Levi Stadium. We renamed our city for a weekend to Swifty Clara, with Taylor Swift serving as honorary mayor, and paid tribute to Beyonce with a special key to the city and named her honorary mayor as well. And I have to tell you, both of them, I have witnesses, it's on a video, at their concert mentioned how excited they were to be the honorary mayor of the city. So, we hosted Ed Sheeran, but we didn't make him honorary mayor. He wasn't a female global superstar like they are, but no, we like him too because he had more concert goers than any other concert at Levi Stadium. So he really, it was unbelievable the number of people who were there. And the 49ers football team is doing really well and starting off to a great season. So hopefully there'll be a Super Bowl in the future. It might not be in Santa Clara, but it could be somewhere else. So go Niners for the season. The team's looking great. And we have more good news. Santa Clara will be preparing for 2026 when Levi Stadium will host the FIFA World Cup for all you soccer fans and out there. Yay! Yay! We love soccer, football, and Super Bowl 60. So that's going to be a tremendous year for us. We're going to have 2 major global events in 1 year, within months of each other. So yeah, everybody rest up. Okay. These events have been a bright light coming out of the dark tunnel of the pandemic. This will also be a great opportunity for Santa Clara and a serious test for City Hall. Will we be able to keep our commitment to our voters with Measure J, which is not just a law, but a promise that tax dollars will not be used on stadium events? Will we operate transparently and honestly so you, our Santa Clara residents, know that your government is acting in the best interests and not doing the bidding of others? How we answer this test is going to reveal a lot about our city and our government. How we conduct ourselves in the next few years will demonstrate our commitment to our residents, demonstrate our belief in good government, and define our reputations as individuals and community leaders. Of course, when discussing Levi Stadium, it's critically important that I addressed our ongoing obligations to protect our North Side residents and neighborhoods, to continue to address safety concerns, mitigate noise, and ensure that the stadium complies with all of its obligations, and we intend to honor that commitment. Santa Clara is not just a destination for concerts and sports, but also a destination for conventions and visitors. The Destination Marketing Organization, known as the DMO, welcomed their new CEO, Christine Lawson. They work to promote our events and businesses and collaborate closely with our convention center, which also has vibrant plans in the works. And I heard our convention center manager, Kelly Carr, might be here. You can just wave. We won't be able to see you, but I think you're here somewhere. So let's give him a round of applause. And I would be remiss if I didn't recognize California's Great America. While the longtime future of the beloved amusement park could face some change, I encourage you and your families to continue to enjoy the park. Great America has served as an incredible venue for employment opportunities for our youth. In fact, my first job at 16 was at Great America. Wow, I know, it seems like a long time. Somebody said, wow, yeah, she's old. Okay. I heard that. Can't see you, so that's good. Cedar Fair, the owners of the park, have also been great partners with our city, especially during the pandemic. I assure you that the city will continue to monitor the future of that site. It's that important in our community. Of course, let's not forget the day-to-day accomplishments that indicate Santa Clara is moving in a positive direction. We restored our City Hall hours Monday through Friday to better serve our residents. The Community Recreation Center, which serves as a hub for many of our programs, hours have been restored to pre-pandemic levels. Our Senior Center is now open 52 hours a week to provide our senior community with a safe and welcoming environment with classes, fitness programs, and resources that older adults rely on to maintain their health and independence. And we're looking to increase those hours as well. And let me remind you, in Santa Clara, you're considered a senior if you're 50 years old and up. So I can imagine some 50 years olds out there saying, I don't feel like a senior. Well, in Santa Clara, you are a senior. But the Senior Center is there to serve you. It's an amazing facility. Similarly, we heard you loud and clear, you love your libraries. Well, we have yet to get back to pre-pandemic service levels. A major expansion of library hours will be coming in late October. Yay, for all our branches. Stay tuned for the details on that. And in case you haven't heard, our library has adopted the national practice of being fine-free. Yay, which is great. Yeah. I think the library group's back there somewhere. All right. I see you. This practice is centered in equity and helps remove barriers to access library resources. Protecting our city has a variety of levels, and one of that is through our city attorney's office. I would like to welcome our new city attorney, Glenn Guggens, who came to us earlier this year from the Southern California city of Chula Vista, where he served as lead legal counsel. I know he was a little under the weather. I don't know if he's here tonight, but if you are, Glenn, can you see him? Where is he? Oh, there you are. I see a hand. Thank you, Glenn. City attorney will provide legal counsel to all of our city departments, including the city council and all boards and commissions. So welcome aboard, Glenn. Thank you. The safety of our community is paramount, and our residents have enjoyed Santa Clara's reputation as having the finest police and fire departments in the valley and beyond. And I don't want to hear anything from my elected officials from other cities. So just say yes, yes, Santa Clara. We love Santa Clara. Okay. Recruitment is in full swing for the Santa Clara Police Department as we actively recruit the best candidates for our city. As we continue to fill vacancies, we are also moving forward with getting our public resources safety officers back into the schools with a new program that echoes the former DARE education program, and the commitment to increasing awareness on substance abuse prevention and building bonds with our students. Thank you, Chief Nikolai, for your leadership and commitment to keeping our community safe. Thank you, Chief. Our fire department has just completed the most aggressive recruitment effort ever. The city has 21 new firefighter recruits who will bring diverse backgrounds, experience, and culture to the department. I would surmise that some of the new firefighters are graduates of the fire technology program at our beloved local Mission College. Yes, under the leadership of Fire Chief Ruben Torres and his entire command staff, the department also established its first ever Inclusion, Diversity, and Equity, IDE, task force. Well done. Thank you, Chief Torres. Thank you. And to put the demand for public safety into perspective, in 2022, the Communications Center received over 160,000 emergency and non-emergency calls for service. So kudos to our dispatchers, rock stars in their own right. Wow. Speaking of those we want to congratulate, let's hear now about our District 3 awardees. You can roll the video.
I'm Santa Clara Councilmember Karen Hardy, representing District 3. I'm presenting Todd and Shanti Dickson the 2023 District 3 Community Award for their contributions to public safety during the COVID-19 pandemic. After they identified a shortage of protective gowns, their Santa Clara company, Luminous Device Technology, sponsored the purchase of 1.5 semi-trailer loads of specialized biological warfare fabric. 250 volunteers from across the Bay Area and statewide joined their not-for-profit project, Sewing for Good, to design, cut, sew, inspect, box, and ship over 5,000 washable, water-repellent, breathable isolation gowns to medical personnel and community workers across the country for free. These included nurses and doctors in New York City, community health workers, group home caregivers, social workers, ambulance drivers on a reservation, dental personnel, funeral home workers, and staff at local hospitals in Santa Clara and around the Bay Area. The project launched in the Luminous parking lot. When orders ballooned, Vanguard Performing Arts provided indoor, socially distant coordination space. Sewers created the gowns in their own homes with warehouse staff and drivers providing them with supplies and picking up finished product. Other community partners include the River of Life Christian Church, the Palo Alto Vineyard Church, Dayspring Technologies, Home Depot, Avitech, Postal Annex, and UPS. Todd and Shanti, your contributions to the Santa Clara community and to the country went above and beyond. We cannot thank you enough.
Invite Todd and Shanti to come to the stage, please. And now for District 4, let's learn more about our awardees.
Hello, I'm Santa Clara Vice Mayor Kevin Park, representing District 4. I'm recognizing Jonathon and Kelly Ernst, Spencer Davis and Carol Bryson from the Killarney Farms Swim Center for the 2023 District 4 Community Award. Kelly and Jonathon Ernst have shown extraordinary dedication in advocating for this cherished neighborhood pool, serving as treasurers of the swim center and working tirelessly to keep the facility alive for the community to enjoy. Spencer Davis served on the board for the swim center, but most notably, for the past 10 years, he has gone above and beyond to keep the pool maintained, safe, and swimmable. Despite the pool's age and the organization's tight finances, Spencer has committed himself to ensuring a healthy and enjoyable space for all. I would also like to recognize Carol Bryson, board president, for her leadership in exploring all possible options for keeping this facility funded, as well as taking on a variety of responsibilities at the pool and rallying support in the community to preserve this neighborhood gem. Thank you all for your perseverance and dedication to the Santa Clara community.
I invite the Killarney Farms Swim Center folks to the stage, please. It's impossible to talk about our city's resiliency, financial and otherwise, without mentioning Silicon Valley Power, our city's own utility company that has proven itself invaluable time and time again for over 127 years. Not only is it an incredible benefit to have our local control of our electric utility, but it also provides residents and businesses with financial, environmental, and reliability benefits. As you've heard me say many times, SVP has the lowest residential rates, currently coming in at an astounding 58% below PG&E. Wow. As part of SVP's commitment to sustainability and climate action, Santa Clara residents have renewable power that is greenhouse gas free. Whenever a city gas vehicle needs replacement, they are changed out for an electric vehicle. We now have 44 electric vehicles in the fleet and another 13 on order. SVP has installed 95 public EV charging stations with another 5 on the way. SVP is one of the major reasons that we have successfully attracted and retained business here in Santa Clara. Thank you to everyone on our SVP team. Thank you. Santa Clara has been one of the few cities that has experienced growth in the last couple of years. Beyond our attractive utility rates, our ability to continue to draw in and grow business is an incredible testament to what a desirable place Santa Clara is to live, work, and play. We, like other cities, are doing our best to comply with state housing mandates. We are establishing much-needed housing, including affordable, low-income, veteran, and senior housing. Since 2018, more than 2,300 affordable units have been completed or are under development. Last week, I had the honor of speaking at the grand opening of the AgriHood project, located on Winchester Boulevard in Santa Clara, right across from the Valley Fair Mall. I'm proud to announce it is the largest urban farm and affordable housing community in California. Yes. 10 years in the making, this project provides affordable housing which is set aside for seniors and veterans. Agrihood ensures our rich agricultural past is not forgotten, while embodying our commitment to sustainability and food security. And another unique benefit of Agrihood is that the public space component will be available for community gatherings and will host at least 50 events throughout the year for the on-site residents and our entire community. Yes, thank you. Thank you to the core company for this highly innovative and collaborative development. Kurt Vartan for planting the urban farm seed in Santa Clara. Oh, Kurt has some fans here. And Alry Middlebrook for bringing your remarkable farm experience to this iconic project. Well, there are more exciting projects in Santa Clara. There is none more exciting and intriguing than our uptown and our downtown. I think we're the only city that can have an uptown and a downtown. Related Santa Clara Uptown, a cutting-edge project with over 9 million square feet of development that will include office space, hotel rooms, retail, food and beverage amenities, parks, and open space. The economic benefits of Uptown project are staggering, with the creation of 10,000 jobs during construction of various phases and an additional 25,000 local jobs for operations. Plans are moving ahead, and we hope to have a public event early next year. This project is built on a former landfill site, and the ground rent that will be generated will flow directly into our general fund to help support our essential city services. Downtown Santa Clara. Santa Clara's downtown was demolished in the early 1960s to make way for the redevelopment that never happened. This left our community without a downtown as the heart of the city was ripped away. Two passionate groups of residents, Reclaiming Our Downtown and the Old Quad Residents Association, have worked tirelessly with the city towards facilitating the redevelopment of a traditional downtown in Santa Clara. The Downtown Community Task Force developed a precise plan and a form-based code, which will be coming forward for approval later this year. On behalf of myself and the City Council, we would like to extend a warm thank you to the determined and dedicated residents who are committing to fill the void in our community left by the redevelopment of the 1960s. While office space vacancy has been increasing throughout the region, the impact to Santa Clara has been relatively minimal, as many global headquarters here like NVIDIA and Intel continue to expand. With artificial intelligence expanding at such a fast pace and many of the powerhouse companies creating the chips needed for technology, we believe the future is bright for big business in Santa Clara. Many of our small businesses in Santa Clara bore the brunt of the global pandemic. Many have not fully recovered. Some closed. Most suffer from attracting and retaining employees, and businesses have yet to resume to pre-pandemic levels. This is all exacerbated by the sheer number of employees that are working from home. Although this may help with traffic and other environmental issues, many employees working from home are not patronizing our small businesses as they did prior. And companies are not contracting with restaurants for catering services or other services that they traditionally had done in the past. Santa Clara has been a pioneer in assisting small businesses with grants, supporting worker co-op education to help businesses adopt employee ownership models, offering utility rebates and other programs to make the businesses more energy efficient, as well as other programs. I've heard of a movement, a type of campaign to encourage companies to get their employees back to the office for at least a couple days a week to start. And in most situations, I will enthusiastically support that concept. Our small businesses are the backbone of our community, and they deserve support. So let's make the future brighter for our small Santa Clara businesses. Support them, shop, dine, and use local Santa Clara services whenever you can. And as Santa Clara moves forward, it begs the question, what are we doing in the area of transportation and mobility? The answer is yes, we're doing a lot. The Santa Clara Station Area Specific Plan will guide potential development of the area next to the existing Santa Clara Transit Station that is served by Caltrain, Capital Corridor, Altamont Commuter Express rail lines, and VTA service. BART will be coming to Santa Clara as part of the VTA BART Phase 2 extension. The SV Hopper Shuttle will be coming later this year. In partnership with the City of Cupertino, this low-cost, on-demand, clean transportation shuttle will service about half of Santa Clara with expansion in the future. The city continues to improve and install bike lanes, pedestrian improvements, enhance crosswalks, and add new hawk beacons. Please get involved and let your voice be heard as we study bike lanes throughout the city and through major corridors. Visit our city website for more information on that. I'm also proud of the Safe Routes to School program, which provides education and encouragement for our students on how to safely bike and walk to school. Thank you to our partners, the Santa Clara Unified School District and VTA. It is in full swing again this year. So now we have 2 more awards that await us. Let's hear about our District 5 awardee.
I'm Santa Clara Councilmember Suds Jane, representing District 5. I'm recognizing Jonathon Evans, the current president of the Old Quad Residents Association, also known as OKRA, for the 2023 District 5 Community Award for his tireless contributions to the Santa Clara community. Jonathon also serves as chair of the Santa Clara Library Board of Trustees and is a member of the new Station Area Task Force. He also served as the representative to the BART Phase 2 Community Working Group, providing me good feedback about the design of the Santa Clara station. As president of OKRA, Jonathon keeps close tabs on real estate developments in the district, working hard to preserve quality of life for the residents in terms of building heights, parking, traffic, and aesthetics. He also cares deeply about preserving historic buildings in the district. Through OKRA, he wants to build and maintain a strong sense of community in the district, organizing multiple social events like board game nights, pizzas, Easter egg hunts, and picnics in the park. Thank you, Jonathon, for all the great community work you do.
I'd like to ask Jonathon to come forward, please. And for District 6, let's play the video of our awardee.
Hello, everyone. I'm Santa Clara Councilmember Anthony Becker, representing District 6. I'm recognizing Wesley Mukoyama for the 2023 District 6 Community Award for all of his contributions to the Santa Clara community, specifically preserving voters' rights by changing our at-large voting system, which was determined not to properly represent our city's diverse community. We wouldn't have the diversity we do now on our city council if it weren't for his efforts. The district election system in use today has improved local communities' equity by enabling better advocacy and representation of issues impacting certain parts of our city. Along with his several assignments with the Peace Corps, Mr. Mukoyama also volunteered for the Red Cross, served on dozen community boards, and worked as a chaplain for inmates at the county jail for decades. I can't express enough gratitude to Mr. Mukoyama for helping not only District 6, but all of Santa Clara as a whole.
Mr. Mukoyama, please come forward. Even as cities work diligently to build housing, it's well known that California is experiencing a crisis for members of the community that find themselves unhoused or at risk of being unhoused. And the Bay Area has seen this issue reach critical levels. This past winter brought unprecedented weather events, and just recently, our dangerous air quality amplifies the need for our city to address the basic care of people living outside. Food, shelter, health, and hygiene are at the top of the list. Simply operating warming and cooling centers is not enough. Good news, thanks to our Assembly member Evan Lowe, we will be receiving a $1.8 million grant from the state to implement the overnight care pilot program as we continue to work with our partners, We Hope Dignity, on Wheels for weekly showers, laundry, and case management service for our in-house. This issue is not, and others are not confined within our city's borders, and it will not be solved in isolation, but with a regional approach. I am happy to report that San Jose Mayor Matt Mahan has created a regional group that includes all 14 mayors in the county of Santa Clara. Our group meets in various locations and focuses on a variety of topics relevant to our city. Most recently, we met in Mountain View to discuss their RV parking policies, and I was able to tour one of their 3 RV-safe parking lots in the city. Additionally, Cupertino Mayor Hung Wei has developed a working group with the mayors of Cupertino, Sunnyvale, Mountain View, and Santa Clara to discuss our shared challenges and successes and strategies to support our communities. Thank you, Mayor Wei, for doing that. I am pleased to share that the relationship and bonds between Santa Clara and its neighboring cities has never been stronger. This collaboration amongst all city leaders further advances all of our goals, especially when we are in search of viable solutions to keep our city safe, sound, tongue-tied, and sustainable. Say that 3 times fast. Okay. The city has made great strides in creating a more sustainable Santa Clara. With our climate action plan, we have set robust goals for greenhouse gas emission reductions, but we certainly have our work cut out for us. In 2023, we launched our inaugural SVP Santa Clara University Sustainable Future Scholarship Program. Recipients developed implementation strategies around food security, low-income solar, and transportation issues. And just because the drought emergency was lifted, we cannot forget about water. Our water and sewer department created new conservation programs, expanded landscape rebate offerings, and launched outreach campaigns like Conserve in Color. We even converted our lawns at City Hall to water-wise landscaping. Many residents took advantage, I know my neighbors did, of our landscape rebate program, converting over 180,000 square feet of lawn to a sustainable alternative. Our recycled water averages 3 million gallons per day, and in partnership with Santa Clara University, we launched a recycled water irrigation project. A big shout out also to all the folks at Booksor Middle School for converting Townsend Field to recycled water. Yay. So please consider joining one of our many workshops on composting, native gardening, EVs, and many other sustainable Santa Clara events. Our future depends on it. When you first arrived this evening, I hope you had an opportunity to visit our library bookmobile or resource table for Parks and Recreation, Silicon Valley Power, and Environmental Services. As you can tell, the city does not operate without a team of dedicated employees. I would like to recognize the many awards that our exceptional city departments have earned over the years, from our electric service to water and stormwater projects, from finance and technology to urban forests and public safety. So many, we can't even fit them on one slide. There's a lot. So to our entire city staff, to all of the city staff here this evening, on behalf of the City Council, thank you so much for your service to our community. I'd like all of our city staff members to stand, so let's give them a round of applause. And could we turn up the lights? Thank you.
Wake you up, too.
Thank you all for your service to our city. Santa Clara has faced many obstacles in recent times, yet one thing remains true. We are stronger together, and we are incredibly resilient. And while there is so much we have accomplished, we know the year ahead will be a full one with much to do. We have unfunded infrastructure needs. Many city-owned facilities are over 60 years old. Our fire stations, and you all heard about the International Swim Center that needs replacing. Library branches, storm and water system, streets, well, you get it. I think many of you are facing it in your own cities. So we will continue to analyze, prioritize, and identify solutions as we continue to make Santa Clara a desirable place to do business, work, and raise a family. And of course, we couldn't be the city we are without all of you, our incredible residents and business owners. And how about our amazing commissioners and others who volunteer their time to make our city better? Anyone who has served or serves or has served on a city commission or task force, could you please stand? Wow. Thank you for your dedicated service to our city and your community. So now, to celebrate the incredible talent and diversity in Santa Clara, we are honored to share some amazing community groups and artists this evening. Before I do that, I understand our former Assembly Member Kansen Chu's in the audience. I think with his wife Daisy, I want to make sure we give Kansen a shout out. Once you represent Santa Clara, you always come back. I know that. So thank you, Kansen. So I'd like to welcome the Filarmonica Uniao Portuguesa de Santa Clara. A huge thank you. So if you'd like to, I think you have a performance. Is it time for that? Yes? We're ready for you. Thank you. Now that was incredible. That got me wanting to march in a parade. I love it. Thank you so much. That was awesome. They will be back with more at the end of our program today, so you'll be able to hear them again. Thank you so much. Now please join me in welcoming our next guests. If you haven't seen them perform, prepare for an incredible experience. Please welcome Neha Israni, Samir Israni, Claire J. Lee, and Ilhyun Kim as they perform the Korean traditional wedding lantern dance and the flower crown dance. So let's please welcome them to the stage. That was incredible. Thank you for those lovely performance. Wow, beautiful, and the colors just absolutely stunning. So our last performer is a talented young woman that I had the pleasure of watching her at her dance recital. Laasya is a student at Santa Clara High School, and she is extremely talented. Please give it up for Laasya and her classical Indian dance.
Namaste. I'm Nirmala Madhava, Creative Director of Pampa Dance Academy. This evening, my student Laasya is going to present an Indian classical dance form called Bharatanatyam, and the item number is Pushpanjali. It means she's seeking blessings from Almighty, teacher, parents, and an audience. Thank you. Music, please.
When I saw her at her dance recital, she did that, I think, for 3 hours straight. So she's an amazing performer and has such a bright light, and she has a bright future. So thank you, Laasya, for what you performed here on the stage today. So much talent and so much artistry. So it's hard to believe that 5 years ago we began the wonderful tradition of recognizing exceptional members of our community at the State of the City, evidenced by those honored this evening. I now have the pleasure of welcoming to our stage the Citywide honoree and Santa Claran of the Year, Diana Ding. But before you come up, Diana, let's roll the video. Thank you. Hello, everyone. I'm Santa Clara Mayor Lisa Gillmor, and I am honored to recognize Diana Ding with the prestigious 2023 Citywide Community Award. A true pioneer in her field, Diana is the founder and CEO of Silicon Valley Community Media and Ding Ding TV, where she has honed her media talent, successfully showcasing the lives of Asian Americans. Celebrating the lives of others through her creative storytelling techniques, Diana has elevated the Asian American community in both historic and meaningful ways. An incredible community leader, she has organized civic leadership forums and through her ongoing commitment to collaboration has brought communities together in solidarity against Asian hate, both on and off the screen. Named Woman of Influence 2023 by Silicon Valley Business Journal, Diana has used her platform to support our AAPI community and casts a positive spotlight on the amazing contributions of Asian Americans in Silicon Valley and beyond. She has served as the board member of Silicon Valley Chamber of Commerce since 2013 and continues to give back to the community by uplifting voices and championing the diversity that makes Santa Clara so special. Diana supports various community nonprofits, including Mission City Community Fund, which provides grant support to diverse organizations in need. Through her good work, she served as the president of U.S.-China Chamber of Commerce Silicon Valley and vice president of Northern California Chinese Media Association. Accolades and awards are nothing new for this community leader, as Diana was recognized as an Asian American hero by Santa Clara County, an unsung hero by the California State Assembly. Thank you, Diana, for the amazing work you do. Santa Clara is better because of trailblazing citizens like you. So I'd like to welcome to the stage our Santa Claran of the Year, Diana Ding. The impact you've had on our community has been significant, so thank you for all you've done to make our community better. And with that, I would like to thank all of you who took the time to attend our State of the City. It demonstrates how much you truly care about Santa Clara. And of course, I would be remiss if I stood here in this beautiful theater and didn't plug our incredible Roberta Jones Jr. Theater, which will be performing Tarzan stage musical this November. So get your tickets ready and don't expect Tarzan to swing across the stage now. I asked, but they said no. So, so now with our closing performance from the Filarmonica Unia Portuguesa de Santa Clara. Let's hit it.
much.